Hey you guys, I am back. Today is going to be what, day 5 post-op, and I feel kind of good now that I'm not on my Percocet anymore. Um, my breasts are numb, like the right right breast is number than the left breast, but of course that happens. And but let me give you the rundown of what happened. Oh guys, let me show you my breast first so you can kind of see. And I did already take the bandages off. Well, I took the bandages off, washed off on Sunday, and then put some panty liner and pads, maxi pads on, and then I went to my post-op appointment, but we get to that later. But let me show you my breast right quick. So as you can see, this is a panty liner, which is straight up and down for my nipple. And then you have the maxi pads that go over and around for my actual boobs, so that, you know, it doesn't hurt anything or whatever. Okay, so this is my second time trying to record this. I tried to record it last night, but my computer went dead, and, you know, I can't reach down to plug it up, so I had to wait or whatever to get it charged back up again. Okay, so Friday on the 9th, I had to be at the hospital at 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Had to be at the hospital at 8 o'clock. Got to the hospital at like 8:01. Got called back at 8:15, 8:20, or something like that to sign my papers. And as you know, my insurance covered the whole surgery, so I didn't have to pay anything at all. So I signed all my paperwork or whatever. Then I was taken back to the room that I would be in before and after surgery. That room was so dull. Like, it just had a bed and 2 chairs in it, and a sink and a bathroom that you share with someone else. Well, you're not in the room with someone else, but you know, someone's on the other side of the bathroom. And so it was me and my boyfriend, and I felt kind of bad because they didn't have anything in there for him to do, so it's like he had to play on his phone and stuff like that. And so they say, when I was at pre-op, they told me that I would need to be at the hospital at 8, and that my surgery will begin at 9. Huh. Yeah, right. I got to the hospital, like I said, 8:01, signed all my papers, 8:20, 8:15, 8:20, something like that. Got back to the room. No. No one, okay, the nurse was coming to check on me or whatever, but, like, I didn't get an IV or anything until, like, 11:20. And speaking of IV, the first lady who tried, because it was 2 ladies, the first lady who came in to try to do my IV, she couldn't find a vein in either one of my hands. So finally, she tried sticking the needles in my my left hand. And she had 2 needles sitting in my hand and still was not able to get a vein. And I still have, like, my hand was hurting so bad. I don't know if you guys could see, like, the little marks. Can you see those little marks right there? Boom. Well, right there, right here, and right here is where she had those needles sitting there, and she was pushing it down more and pushing it down more, trying to get a vein, and it was just not working. So she had to cover that up and go and get someone else to try and get my vein. So the lady came in, she played with my hand or whatever, finally she got a vein. I don't know what the heck happened, but it feels like all of this right here hurts. Like, all of this hurts from right here. And if you can see, this is where they had the IV right here. Up in, right, well, this is where the IV went in or whatever. So, I'm like, these people are not good at finding veins at all. So, after that, okay, the IV's in. They put the bag of fluid connected to my IV. For some reason, they have my IV bag on overload. Like, I went through a bag of fluid in 45 minutes. And I was like, wait a minute, why is feel like I have so much pressure on my bladder? Why I gotta get up and go to the bathroom so much? And my boyfriend has to help me get up and go to the bathroom. And so we look up at the bag, because when I'm going to the bathroom that last time, I look at the bag, I was like, oh my gosh. And blood was coming from, out of my IV because nothing was pushing the blood down. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And so the nurse comes in there, and I'm like, my boyfriend runs and tells the nurse, like, wait, hey, she got blood coming out of her thing, and her IV bag is empty. Is this supposed to happen? So the nurse comes in, and she's like, oh no, they must have had you on overdrive. No, it wasn't supposed to happen like that. So she takes that bag and puts another bag on, turns the little thing down so it drips into my IV and my IV now. Okay, so I'm like, strike two. What is going on? So I sat there again for another 30-40 minutes for my doctor to come in. I'm gonna say 20 minutes for my doctor to come in. He did the drawings on me. Once he did the drawings on me, about another 10-15 minutes is when the lady came in, and she was like, okay, I'm about to put something in your IV to help you relax or whatever. I was like, okay, that means surgery is about to start. Okay. Now, their reasoning behind why my surgery started late was because whoever was in the surgery room before me had complications, so I had to wait. They said that the person's surgery was only supposed to take 60 minutes, and from 8 o'clock up until about 11:40 is when I was able to be rolled back to get surgery. Okay, I'm not complaining because sometimes complications happen. All right. So I get rolled back. She put this thing in my IV. All I remember, guys, is me being rolled out of the room. She pulling me out of the room, and I passed by another guy. He was I guess he was waiting for surgery too, and I saw him. And once I got past his door, and they turned that corner, I don't know where we was going after that, but I was done. Like, I was gone to the world. I don't remember, like, some people say they remember getting into the operating room and them putting the mask on them and telling them to breathe in. No, I don't remember none of that. None. I just remember being wheeled out of my room, passing the man who was over there, and going straight down, and then she turned the corner with the bed, and that was it. I don't remember nothing else. So, after surgery, my boyfriend said they had done moved me from the room that we was in to the room further down, closer to the door, I guess, because I was about to leave. And they said that I had some complications because my the pain that I told the lady that I was feeling was higher than they wanted it to be. So they had to get me awake in order for them to give me more pain medicine. And so I wouldn't wake up. I basically wouldn't open my eyes or anything for them. So they say they have to keep me a little longer just so that I can actually show some sign of comprehending and actually being able to understand what's going on, I guess. But yeah, so they sat there for a while. I remember my boyfriend talking to me, the nurse talking to me, and I felt like I was responding, but they say I wasn't responding to them. They say I was more of mumbling with my mouth closed. And they said I would try to open my eyes, but I couldn't open my eyes, and then I fall back to sleep. So yeah, that was the effects of the anesthesia on me, because it was kind of hard for me to wake back up. And I guess it's because I did not get any sleep the night before. I did not sleep at all. I stayed up. So that could be the reason why it was so hard for me to actually wake back up and become alert again. So that's a wrap of how things went in the surgery center. So yeah, once I got up, I really wasn't still able to open my eyes, but I was able to like respond and say yes, I hear you, and stuff like that. Even though I may have been mumbling it, it's like I kind of comprehended what was being said. So my boyfriend got me dressed, and I guess the nurse told him what he had to do, whatever. And then we came home. She told him 9 times out of 10, because I felt nauseated, very nauseated. And she said that it's normal to feel nauseated. It's normal for someone to throw up once or twice. But if they throw up more than twice, they need to go to a hospital, or whatever. So, came home, still anesthesia. I felt drunk, like I was just the biggest alcoholic there was, trying to get the car. I got in the car from the hospital and didn't remember anything until I got home, and my boyfriend was like, come on, time to get in the house. And he was helping me into the house. So it was like, that anesthesia was not playing with me. So I got in bed. First thing I do is doze off. And the second I woke up, I was vomiting all that anesthesia back up. So that was the first time of vomiting. Then I went back to sleep. I still felt lousy, so I went back to sleep again. Woke up again. First thing I did, vomit all of that anesthesia up. And after that, I felt better, because it's like I felt like all the anesthesia was out of my system, because I am not, I repeat, I am not a throw up type of person. But just how I felt, it was like, I just want to get this over with. I just want to get it out of my system. I hate throwing up, but that day I was like, I don't even care. Let me just throw it up and get it out of the way. So after that, I slept again, went to sleep again. My boyfriend, well, he had done gave me a little bit of chicken noodle soup, but child, that was already out of my system. I had done thrown that up the first time. So I was a little hungry, but I went to sleep again, and I didn't wake up until like the next day. And I think we ordered some pizza, and I ate like 2 slices and was gone again. Like, and that's when I was popping my pills. So I was knocked out again, like from Friday, Saturday, and a little bit of Sunday. I was knocked out sleeping, like gone. From those pills, because it felt like, oh, and I gotta take my antibiotic pill too. I got, just remembering, but just from my Percocets, like I was knocked out, guys, like sleeping hard. I wake up and look around or whatever, and I'm back sleeping, no problem falling asleep. So I'm trying to take myself off of them, like, because my boobs are numb, so it's like I'm really not feeling any pain. I mean, a lot of people say they feel pain, but I really haven't felt any pain, like, ever since Sunday. Like, I try to get myself off since Sunday, and today's Tuesday. So, I mean, I haven't been taking any medicine. Like, Sunday I took ibuprofen to see, try to wean myself off of the Percocets. Now, today, I didn't take anything. And I went and actually drove to Walmart, came back home because I started feeling a little tired, because it's kind of starting to rain outside. So I kind of started feeling tired. So I left Walmart and came straight back home. But no, still no pain, even though I'm not on a pain pill or anything. But if you guys have any other questions, because I'm drawing a blank right now and I'm getting hungry. So if you have any other questions, please leave them below, and I'll try to do, I will answer your questions, but I'm going to try to do a question and answer video soon about the whole procedure and everything. But right now, I'm just starting school. School started on Monday. Well, this semester for school for me has just started on Monday. So I'm going to kind of be in my studying mode a little and trying to keep myself healing. So I will try to do that as soon as I can, guys. But subscribe to my channel. Hopefully when I come back to you guys, I will have my hair fixed by then, because I do have a hair appointment. So that's awesome. But that's all that I have to say right now, because I'm still drawing a blank. So that's it, guys. Talk to you later. Bye bye.